To solve a question or system of simultaneous linear equation with the elimination method, as the example I have written here. So first of all, what we need to do, we have to make the coefficients equal, might be of x or might be of y's. Suppose I am going to make the two coefficients of x and y equal. What is the approach? Multiply equation number 1 by 1. Equation number 1 has to be multiplied by the coefficient of x of equation number 2. Then equation number 2 has to be multiplied by the coefficient of the equation number 1. Multiplying equation number 1 by 1 and multiplying equation number 2 by 3. Reason is very clear. The coefficient of x in equation number 1 will be multiplied with the entire equation 2, and coefficient of x in equation number 2 will multiply the entire equation of the equation number 1. It is 1 into 3 is the 3x plus 2y is equals to 5. I have multiplied equation number 1 by 1 and now I am multiplying equation number 2 by 3. So it is 3x plus 15y is equals to 18. Now I am observing these two new equations. What I am finding here, the coefficients of the x in these two equations are same. If I add, these two x are not going to cancel. If I subtract, then I will write here, on subtracting, this plus sign will change to minus sign. This plus will change to minus. This plus also will change to minus. So 3x and 3x get cancelled, eliminated. What was the name of the method? Elimination method. So I have eliminated x. Now 2 minus 15, it is coming out to be minus 13y. Minus 18 plus 5 is also minus 13. So answer of y is 1. Answer of y is 1. 1 is that value of y which will satisfy both the equations, that is the common solution. Now if I want to tell you how to make equal the coefficient of y, because I have eliminated here x, the answer of y has come out. If I eliminate y, answer of x will come. So for this, I have to write for these two equations, multiplying equation number 1 by 5 and multiplying equation number 2 by 2. I am multiplying equation number 1 by the coefficient of the y in equation number 2 and also multiplying equation number 2 by the coefficient of the y in equation number 1. So what is coming out to be, if I multiply it by 5, 5 3s are 15x, 5 2s are 10y, 5 5s are 25. Now with the 2, 2 1s are 2x, 2 5s are 10y, 2 6s are 12. I want to eliminate y, so I am bound to subtract these two equations. On subtracting, it will be minus, minus, minus. This get cancelled. This becomes 13x. I left with 13x. 25 minus 12 is 13. So answer of x is what? 1. X is 1, y is 1. So net answer, we can write x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 1 is the set of solution of this equation with the method of the elimination. Sometime few students what do? They have find the value of y or they have find the value of x. They put that value in either equation number 1 or in equation 2, which is known as the method first elimination then substitution. If you will do like this, it is purely elimination method. So this is one method we have discussed. Similarly, we will discuss with you that method of the cross multiplication, method of the comparison and the other methods also. Now the same question we would like to begin to solve with some different method. One method graphically is being discussed and second one elimination is being discussed. The same question I am taking with a different method that named as, we can say, the substitution method. So to discuss this question with the substitution method, what is the approach? Either from equation number 1 or from equation number 2. We will choose the value of x in terms of y or value of y in terms of x. If I have obtained the value of x in terms of y from equation number 1, then I will put that in equation 2. Or if I have opted or converted the value of x or y from equation 2, I will put it in 1. So it is clear. So now I am taking the value of x from equation number 2 in terms of y for equation 2. So this is x is equals to 6 minus 5y. Now this value of x which is taken in terms of y of the value x needs to be put in equation number 1. So what is going to be 3 into 6 minus 5y plus 2y is equals to 5. You can do it in different ways. You can opt the value of y from equation 2 and then you can put in 1, or you can take the value of x in terms of y, you can put in 2, or you can take the value of y in terms of x and you can put in 2. There are 4 ways to start the question. Now it is 18 minus 15y plus 2y is equals to 5. This part is giving minus 13y, and when 18 will be transferred, 5 minus 18 minus 13y is equals to minus 13. So y become equal to 1. Now as we have shifted the value of x, we can go for one more approach. Put y is equals to 1 here. We will find x is equals to 6 minus 5 into 1, that is 6 minus 5. So x is equals to 1. X is equals to 1 and y is equals to 1 is the common solution. If the same question I ask you to solve by the method of comparison, first of all we will find the value of x from equation 1 and from equation 2. The value of x from equation 1 is 3x is equals to 5 minus 2y, or x is equals to 5 minus 2y upon 3. And value of x from equation number 2, x is equals to 6 minus 5y. This is known as the comparison method. We have opted the value of x from both the equation. This is also the answer of x from equation 1. This is the answer of x from equation 2. I will compare. I will compare means 5 minus 2y upon 3 is equals to 6 minus 5y. Now go for cross multiplication. 5 minus 2y is equals to 18 minus 15y. After transferring, we will get 13y is equals to 13 or y is equals to 1. Similarly, as we have compared x, we can compare y. If we ask you to compare y, what is the answer of y from here? Y is equals to 5 minus 3x upon 2, and from here answer of y is 6 minus x upon 5. Now if we compare these two values like this, 5 minus 3x upon 2 is equals to 6 minus x upon 5. You will go for cross multiplication. 25 minus 15x is equals to 12 minus 2x. So ultimately it will give us x is equals to 1 because 13x is equals to this. So x is equal to 1 and y is equals to 1 is again the common answer. So we can adopt any approach: substitution, elimination, cross multiplication. Graphically answer will come same. Now we will tell you to solve with the method of cross multiplication. Now we will discuss with you the method of cross multiplication for the same question. Same question is here available: 3x plus 2y is equals to 5 and x plus 5y is equals to 6. To check the method of cross multiplication, I just would like to tell you first of all that what is cross multiplication method. This is if a1x plus b1y, a1x plus b1y is equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equals to c2. Say for example, this is the system of linear equation in two variable, general form you all know. So what and how to start for the method of cross multiplication? First of all, we need to write x, then we will write the y, then we will write minus 1. And the method of cross multiplication can be put in your mind by BCAB method. BCAB means BCAB. You will read this become BCAB. And there are two equations. So you have to again write BCAB. This become BCAB. BCAB. For first you write 1, 1, 1, 1. Then you write 2, 2, 2, 2. Now put the sign of the arrows of cross multiplication. This into this minus this into this into this minus this into this into this minus this into this. One more thing which is very important I would like to tell you here. In some cases, few of the places you can find in place of minus 1, it may be plus 1. Reason for this, that if C1 and C2 the constant of the two equations are on the right hand side, you have to take minus 1. And if these constants are on the left side, you have to take here plus 1. To solve it, we will first of all find what is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Then we will apply the BCAB here. Equation number 1, coefficient of x is A1. A1 is 3. Equation number 1, coefficient of y is B1. That is what? 2. Now equal to constant C1, 5. Second equation, coefficient of x A2. The answer of A2 is 1. B2, y is coefficient in second equation 5. And C2 is equals to 6. A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2 we have extracted. And here we have already told you the values of the constants C1 and C2 are on the right hand side. So this minus 1 method is applicable. So to use it here in this part, what we are going to do, it is like this: x, y, minus 1. B1, C1, A1, B1. What is B1? 2. What is C1? 5. What is A1? 3. What is again back B1? 2. First row BCAB is filled. Second row B2, C2, A2 and B2. Apply the signs of the multiplication. These are this into this minus this into this into this minus this into this. It is coming out to be x upon 6 2 ja 12 minus 5 5 ja 25 is equals to y upon 5 1 ja 5 minus 6 3 ja 18 and minus 1 upon 5 3 ja 15 minus 2. Now this become x upon minus 13, y upon minus 13 and minus 1 upon 13. So what this is minus 13. First of all equate this and then equate this and this. So x upon minus 13 is equals to minus 1 upon 13 implies that x equals to 1. And similarly y upon minus 13 is equals to minus 1 upon 13. This also implies what? Y equals to 1. So method we have changed. The last method even we have applied, but we are getting the same. Now one more important condition of the questions which generally is not available everywhere. We would like to discuss that. We would like to enjoy that. What is this condition? Suppose if I am writing the system of linear equations in two variables and I am finding that C1 and C2 both are 0. Suppose 2x minus 3y is equals to 0 and x plus 2y is also equal to 0. Somebody asked me what is the common solution of this system of linear equations in two variables. My immediate reaction answer is x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0. X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 will always satisfy every that system of linear equation where C1 and C2 are 0. But someone may ask me, why? Is it possible to have some other set of solutions? So for that, we come to draw a conclusion if any other set of solutions in such situation is possible. Which situation? Where C1 and C2 are 0. If any other solution is coming out, common solution other than 0, 0, that is known as the condition of non-zero solution. And condition of non-zero solution is only checked on those questions where C1 and C2 both are 0. So for this question, we are finding A1 upon A2 is 2 upon 1. This is 2, this is 1. B1 upon B2 is minus 3 upon 2. Here it is clear that A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon, not equal to B1 upon B2, which satisfied our set of the unique solution or intersecting lines. So what conclusion is coming? This will not have any other solution because it is satisfying the condition of unique solution. But my question is still incomplete. I would like to create or generate any such situation where we will find the set of solutions other than 0, 0 is also possible. There is one more thing is always remarkable to you, that if C1 and C2 are 0, 0, the equation must have to pass through origin. The graphs of these two equations will pass through where? Origin, because C1 and C2 are 0. So now I am writing a set of equations where the values of C1 and C2 are 0, but there exists the non-zero solution also. Like this, x plus 2y is equals to 0, 2x plus 4y is equals to 0. As C1 and C2 are 0, so the graphs of these two lines must pass through the origin. Number 1. The second is that here solution is 0, 0 will also satisfy this set of equation. Now question comes, is any other set of solutions possible? Yes. Whatever will satisfy this equation will also satisfy this equation, because this is exactly the translated form of the first equation. If I multiply equation number 1 by 2, I will get equation number 2, because it is 1x plus 2y is 0, and here it is 2x plus 4y is 0. So here if I say the answer of y is 1 for first equation I am taking, then automatically answer of x will be minus 2. This set of solution x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 1 will definitely satisfy our second equation. So what we are drawing, the conclusion is coming out to be that 0, 0 is one set of solutions, but other various set of solutions of 0, 0 are possible in this situation, but in previous example it was not. So this kind of solution is known as the non-zero solution. So what is the condition for the getting non-zero solution? In which situation is it checked? It is always necessary to remember, that is if C1 is 0, C2 is 0 and A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2, this is known as the non-zero solutions condition.